In my company, there's someone we call the Smiling Flower.
Certainly. I'll do that straight away.
This is her. While showing a consistently beautiful smile, she's a hardworking secretary. I never would have thought that her true self would be like this. Good morning.
Good morning. You're early today.
Guess I got a little excited. My name is Yukifujikawa, and I work in the Human Resources Department of my company. I was just checking our employees' transfer request. We take a company-wide survey every year. It's rare for a transfer request to be granted, but it's an important task that also allows us to see what's going on in each department. The beautiful woman that just spoke to me this morning is Narumi Narisawa-san. She works right next door in the secretary department and is on her second year with the company. She always has a smile as if she carries the magic of tulips with her, which is apparently how she got the nickname the Smiling Flower. But my impression of her is actually her crying. It was last year when they were announcing the new hires departments.
Sorry, is now an okay time?
This looks serious. Sure, what's wrong?
I don't understand why I'm being placed in the secretary department. Ever since the interview, I said I wanted to be in sales. I'm not even qualified to be a secretary. So why am I being placed in this department?
Oh, I see. So things didn't go as she had hoped. Watching you during your trial period and during the interview process, we felt that you had a lot of potential for management. You might be disappointed because it's not what you wished for, but why don't you try it out for a little bit? After a short period of being down, Narisawa-san seemed to agree. I knew she wanted to be in sales, but it was my superior that placed Narisawa-san in the secretary department. Why did you put her in the secretary department? There were other girls who were qualified for those roles. There's nothing better for a secretary than a pretty face, right? She was the prettiest of the group and seemed like she could read the room, so she was the perfect fit. That's the reason? I have to make sure she never finds out about this. For a while after that, I would check in to see how she was doing. She had a smile that would never let anyone know that she was unhappy, and I was relieved to see that she was becoming comfortable in that department. Good morning. How's your work going?
I passed the secretary exam and the business manner exam. I also want to be able to work overseas, so I am currently going to an English school as well.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. I need to learn from your work ethic.
Thanks to you, Fujikawa-san, I was able to believe in my role in the secretary department. So it's really all thanks to you, Fujikawa-san.
Well, it's an honor. Seeing how hardworking she was, I was slowly starting to fall for her, albeit one-sided. Narisawa-chan, I have a favor to ask of you. That man. I'm pretty sure he's the head of the sales department. I wonder what he wants.
Yes, of course. What can I do for you?
We have a really important dinner with an important client, so would you mind joining us?
What? Me?
It goes so much better when we have a flower present. I know you're often helping with the boss's drinking parties, and it'll be just like that. So, please. Isn't that outside of Narasawa-san's work scope? Of course, the sales department will take responsibility for her overtime. Let's just call it training for her to become a better secretary.
Let me ask my superiors for approval.
Oh, thank you. We're counting on you. We're making a reservation at a really expensive restaurant, so I hope you're looking forward to it too. That's quite the expense, isn't it? I know I was just overhearing the conversation, but apparently it was approved for Narasawa-san to join the sales department's business dinner. If she still wants to join the sales department, I suppose it could be a good opportunity for her. But I couldn't help but feel uneasy about the situation. From that opportunity, Narasawa-san started to get invited to other business dinners. When we have meetings in the company, she would also be delegated to bring out tea for everybody. They were clearly using her for her looks. One day, I bumped into Narasawa-san by the elevators. How are you these days? You seem busy.
Yes, I am, but I'm enjoying it.
Is her smile genuine? I hope she's not carrying too much stress.
Oh, Recently, I've become really good at pouring drinks, regardless of the glass or bottle. Maybe I'll put this in my resume PR for when I'm job searching.
Job searching?
Don't worry, I'm just kidding. I'm not thinking about changing jobs anytime soon.
Oh, good. Oh, you had me worried there.
Plus, there's a reason I want to stay here.
I wonder what it is. I guess she still wants to move to the sales department after all. In any case, I'm glad that she's going to be staying here. I definitely don't have the courage to confess my feelings to her, but I still want to be around her. It was on a cold night that I started to feel a shift in our relationship. I worked a lot more overtime than expected. Thankfully, tomorrow's a holiday, so I can rest. The day went well again, thanks to you, Narusawa-chan. Our clients were also pleased to have such a beauty present.
I'm glad if I could be of any help.
Oh look, it's Narusawa-san. They must have just finished a business dinner. So, would you like to go for after drinks now? Just the two of us?
No, thank you. I actually...
Our eyes met.
Oh, Fujikawa-san!
Who? Oh, you, from the Human Resources Department. Were you out drinking? Hi there. Unfortunately, just heading out from overtime at the office. Are you alright?
I think I may have drank too much tonight. If you would please excuse me, I'm going to head home.
Okay then. Well then, get home safe. Should I call you a taxi?
No, thank you. Was my acting good?
What? You're not drunk?
I know my own limits for drinking. I just wanted to politely get out of his offer.
I see. Well, you were like a professional actress.
Maybe I'll change jobs to an actress then.
Change jobs?
Oh, I'm just joking again. Just joking.
Are you sure? If there's anything you have on your mind, you can talk to me about it. Not as someone from the Human Resources Department, but as your senpai. Narusawa-san's smile disappeared from her face, and for a while, she was staring at the ground.
Well, if you say so, may I?
Of course.
Okay, please let me go to your house, Fujikawa-san.
Huh?
Thank you for having me over.
Welcome. I didn't know how to say no, and here she is. She is the person that I like, and I live alone, and therefore, I'm in a closed room alone with the person that I like. Don't lay a hand on her. Swear to Uta-chan that you will not put a hand on her. Maybe what she wants to talk about is so important that it had to be in closed doors.
Oh, look, there's alcohol.
I got some whiskey from a friend.
Great, let's drink.
I don't mind, but are you sure?
I'm in the mood to drink.
Is it something she can't talk about without having some alcohol? In that case, I guess I can be good company. Cheers!
Kanpai!
Is it true that younger kids these days say KP for kanpai?
When I drink with my friends from college, it's a lot more common.
Oh wow, I really can't keep up with the slang these days.
It's my first time having a relaxed drink with you, Fujikawa-san.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, the adorable way of saying it is unfair.
I'm going to have another.
Whoa, even after a business dinner with alcohol, I guess you have a strong tolerance.
There are some things I can't say without some alcohol, you know?
Alright, then spill it all to me, and I'll pretend that I never heard it and forget it all thanks to the alcohol.
Promise?
Promise. I promise. Pinky promise. And if I break it, I have to down a bottle of habanero sauce.
Okay, I trust you.
And then, just 5 minutes later...
I can't freaking stand it, seriously. I just sit there and smile and get my overtime pay. So I guess I should say thank you to my parents for giving me this vase. But because of these continued business dinners, I've gained 3 kg! 3 kg! It's so hard to get this weight off! Idiots!
Oh, I I see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, this is so out of character, miss. What happened to the smile that carries the magic of tulips?
Seriously, just because I'm smiling all the time, they use me and use me to their own liking. I am a new hire, so I can't really say anything, but seriously, the superiors should be stepping in, you know? But every time I have to be with that old hag, it's
Stop! You can't say those words in this video.
I can't say
I can't say there are good words to use.
I see. Well, this is my true nature anyway.
Huh, really? It's not just because you're like, drunk?
There is no way I am the smiling flower. It's all acting. Just acting. That character was just for the job searching phase, but I couldn't quite figure out when to return to my true character. And because of that, I've been pulled into business dinners left and right, and now I'm stuck.
Oh, I bet if the other employees saw this side of her, they would faint. But I might be a little glad that she showed me her true self.
You're going to keep this a secret, right?
Of course! Plus, I don't want to drink any habanero sauce.
Great! Okay then, good night.
But wait a second, you're sleeping over!
Ain't no way I can move.
What? Oh dear. While I was flustered, Narasawa-san fell fast asleep on my floor. Can't even put her in a taxi since I don't know her address, so I guess I'll just have to let her stay here. Okay then. Good night, Narasawa-san.
Noted.
She's so cute. I felt a heartwarming sensation, and without arguing with reason, I went to sleep on the sofa. The next day...
I am so terribly sorry.
Oh, don't even worry about it. I had fun anyway.
Last night was just because of the alcohol. That's not the real me.
I see. Well, either way, I like both versions of Narasawa-san. I mean, no, you know, as colleagues.
Right. Yes, of course. Well, I'll be going now. Please allow me to show my appreciation for this another day.
You're my kohai. There's no need to thank me. Are you sure you don't need me to take you to the station?
It's nearby, so I'll be okay.
Sure. Then, see you Monday. Get home safely.
Yes! Oh, hey, Fujisawa-san, about yesterday. Please keep it a secret. You're the only person I can be that way in front of. All right then. Thank you again.
Oh, am I wrong to think that she just said I'm special? And seriously, which one is the real her? Monday, Narasawa-san was back to melting hearts as a smiling flower. I couldn't believe that that same person was throwing around and but I think I actually prefer that version of her. Seeing her laugh out loud so loudly, she seemed so free and I felt a closeness to her. I hope I can meet that person again. I want to get to know her more, and I want her to get to know me more too. Hey, Narasawa-san, would you like to go drinking again sometime?
What?
I want to know the true nature of this famous actress.
Oh, I see. Well, if it's just with you, Fujikawa-san, then sure.
I had a feeling that a change was in the air, and it made my heart flutter.